It's a long, hot tour, for sure. Long, hot, smelly, gross, dirty tour. We were the oldest people on it, pretty much.
Long and hot.
I remember most of the band was pretty weirded out by the thought of Warped Tour. I know we've been asked quite a few times to do it and didn't end up doing it for the longest time. And we had proclaimed it as, if we ever do Warped Tour, it's going to be the last tour we ever do, because people thought it was just going to go horribly wrong.
It was actually a lot better than I think any of us thought it would be. It turned out pretty well, but yeah, you can't ask me such things about touring because I'll just go, wow, I hate it.
And once we got there, we played all our heaviest songs, and we were able to separate from the mediocrity that was a lot of bands that sound exactly alike. So so it turned out to be, I don't know, just made us one of the bands that maybe people gravitated more towards because it wasn't the same thing over and over.
Being a metal band, we were obviously one of the few bands that were kind of the oddballs on that tour. But it turned out great, and I mean, it was a long summer. I can't say I'd want to play parking lots every day for 2 months again, but the shows were great, and it was a lot of fun.
We did a lot of grilling.
Cooked a lot outside, ate a lot of brats.
Did a lot of grilling, which is nice. A lot of beer-soaked sausages. It's delicious.
Adam D, why were you the princess in the Holy Diver video?
Why was I the princess in the Holy Diver? Well, actually, that was all my my idea.
That's you, man.
That all makes sense. I kind of am the princess of the band, aren't I?
Why wouldn't you be the princess?
I know, with some sweet onion boobies. It was on me. One of them fell out in the scene, so I just had a uniboob. So oniony. Dude, I was so gross. Chest hair hanging out. The smell of onion. Just a busted princess.
Long flowing locks getting stuck in your sideburns.
Yep. It's quite nice. No, I think the casting was spot on.
Yeah.
You with your beard at the time, you were the the king, of course. And Joel with his big old hair and his goofy ass and wizard-like, and Mike D would make the perfect night because he's the shortest, most stout dude there is in the band, and
most obvious one of all,
the blacksmith. There
Yes.
you go. Howard is just a shoe-in for that one. So there you go. I think it all just makes perfect sense. I don't know if you can tell, but I love to eat. We're very food-based people here on the Killswitch Engage camp, and we kind of plan our days accordingly around eating.
Caught some lake trout, and then made some sweet fish tacos. Lovely.
And burgers and steaks, and drank lots of beer.
To a nice steakhouse that somebody recommended, and threw down and had some quality animal products in our bellies. We like doing that. We actually have a division when it comes to eating out. One clan goes one way and the other clan goes the other way.
Beer, meat.
And it's not like we don't like each other. It's just when it comes to eating, we don't get along at all. Beef belly.
Justin, why did you shave your beard? It's so awesome.
Why did I do it, huh?
You look so young and spriteful now, though.
Yeah, I decided to get younger, so I shaved it. I was a little tired of getting every meal that I ate in it. It was a little annoying. It was a little smelly. It's kind of just. It's a
I
lot of
can't
work.
imagine that being sweet on tour.
Yeah, it is a little bit of a
Like if your
on
beard
tour.
just smells like bus. It's just
Yeah, I know. It just wasn't in smoke, you know, from clubs or whatever. It was just getting to me a little bit. And finding random creepy beard hairs all over my house was a little bum out.
Ew.
So I know. I mean,
And they
it's
weren't
weird.
even yours.
I was a whiskey guy for a long time. Kind of switched it up a little bit.
Beer.
Beer.
Beer and the occasional vodka.
We love our beer.
Asking me my favorite beer is like asking a father his favorite child. It just doesn't work out. I have so much love for every type of ale, lager, hoppy goodness. Just anything that kind of rhymes with rear.
My question is, what advice would you give to up-and-coming bands that would like to be successful like yourselves?
What advice would I give to up-and-coming bands and be successful like us? Join the workforce. Give it up. This is the worst life. No. I'm not kidding. No, I don't know. Just persist. I guess that's pretty much it. Play shows and persist. If it's really the only way you're going to get better and get noticed. I mean, practicing a lot is fantastic, and every once in a while, a band who's never played gets signed and they do well. But most of the time, it's just work ethic. So just be persistent. So good luck with that.
Don't wear kerchiefs like the one you're wearing. I'm just kidding. I'm such a smart ass. I'm sorry. It was funny though. Advice, I guess. Just don't suck.
Yeah, don't suck.
Yeah. That and I just try to do something that you strongly believe in. Because if you kind of just say, it's all right, that's what everybody else is gonna think too. So there you go.
Welcome to our house on wheels. This is the living area. The slide out guy gives us a little extra room where we got 12 guys on this bus and it's at full capacity, 12 bunks, 12 guys.
12 dudes on a bus is just pretty much a lot of man stink. Straight up like the penguin tank in an aquarium mixed with like the deli section of your local supermarket.
So it's always good to have a little bit extra room up here. Necessary equipment, video games. We like a lot of shoot 'em up games, a lot of kill everybody games. Those are always fun for positive bands. The quaint little bathroom. We are lucky enough to have a shower in it, which usually doesn't happen. Definitely a super nice bus. I think that we are the first people on this bus ever, so it's nice now, but it won't be at the end of the tour, unfortunately. But, things happen, right? Refrigerator, small little guy. Microwave, coffee, another essential. These are the bunks.
I really want to do
This is mine. It's a mess.
Exactly.
Fun stuff goes on in here. I do a lot of sleeping. This is Justin in the back lounge, talking on the phone. Lots of little beer nooks everywhere. It actually rocks you to sleep. You get used to that whole rocky thing and a bumpy road, but in there it's like a little coffin, and you just feel like you're in your own little world. And sometimes when you go to a hotel room and you don't have that rocky anymore, it's hard to fall asleep. It's a strange thing.
Just want to know what kind of bands you guys listen to in your downtime.
What kind of bands we listen to in our downtime? Listen to a lot of Killswitch.
You just listen to us only.
Unfortunately, lately that's been the case.
Oh man, bummer. That's why you've been so sad.
Yeah, this time around, I mean, we had a little bit of time off before we, got to writing again. So people had a lot of ideas. We came in, with lots to work with.
Yeah, they all get together and they write stuff individually, write stuff together, and then dump it on me, and I write some lyrics, and then Adam just looks at them and twirls his sideburns, and then goes, maybe you should change this line. And then I yell at him and I change it, and we go on to the next song. That's pretty much the process.
Yeah, so we tracked some drums down in the good old ATL, and then started thinking about what the next step was and how we could make things move a little smoother. Mike started doing some bass down there.
We've never played all together at once while the drum tracks are being recorded. It's usually just one guy or maybe two guys, possibly, playing along as a scratch track.
But it's just, it's different being away from where you're used to doing everything. But, maybe that will help out and just freshen things up a little bit. We'll see.
It was just time for us to kind of depart from what we've normally been doing, and that's kind of sticking to the familiar Killswitch sound. So, I mean, it still sounds like us, but we needed just to be refreshed and take things a little further.
It's weird. It's definitely a Killswitch record. We always tend to go like extremes in different directions. I think some of the songs are faster, more technical. Some are slower, sludgier, mellower, whatever you want to call it.
It's kind of like an uncomfortable vibe being in a strange studio with strange people, big expensive stuff, and we're all much keener with the whole being at home thing. So decided to just haul ass back home and record our sick licks in our usual Zing recording studios.